just at the period of time when Cherie Branson was leaving the county council, she and I had a conversation in which she asked whether we might get Park and Planning to develop a map of African American history sites in the county. And I relayed that suggestion to Chairman Casey Anderson, and he took the suggestion to heart and detailed the staff of the Historic Preservation Division. I'm not sure if I'm stating correctly, so I'm going to ask Chairman Anderson to give appropriate credit to Park and Planning staff. And so what we have now, rather than a static piece of paper, rather than a document to be hung on a wall, Park and Planning has developed a website which is organic. It can be expanded, it can be added to, and I hope it will be over time. And so we've worked with some community leaders. I want to thank Warren Fleming and Anita Neal Powell and Tina Clark, among others, who reviewed this. And what we want to do is make it a living document. We're going to try to have a sort of ad hoc community group that will work with Park and Planning to identify additional sites. We're just starting with those sites that have officially achieved historic designation status, but there are other sites in the community that we will be reviewing and I hope including in the future as well.
The staff thought of the idea of putting it online. And the great thing about that is not only do we not have to come up with the money to print it and distribute it, but also that it's actually better than a paper map because we can improve it over time. And as you'd said, this is really just the down payment. What you're going to see today is the first iteration. Doesn't pretend to be the last word. It's really just what we hope is the first version of what will grow into an increasingly useful and interesting resource for anybody who's interested in African American history in Montgomery County. And you can see it wherever you have an internet connection, and then hopefully you can learn a little bit more about some of these sites, and then you'll be inspired to go visit some of them.
I'd just like to jump right in and show you what we've done. Each of these sites, as has been said, are listed in the county's master plan for historic preservation. What we've done for each of these is we've mapped these sites. The map is or the sites you can get to either by clicking on the map or clicking the scroll bar at the bottom. But when you click on a site, it brings up an image of the site, and then it brings up a capsule summary about the site, and then in certain cases it gives you a link to a website where you can get more information.